Hey everyone, welcome back to Rivals Assembled. Today we have some juicy new leaks coming from XOX Leak per usual. A preface to all of these, this is data mined information that is coming straight from the game files. This does not mean that these heroes are next up. By any means, we have a large list of heroes who are likely to come before them, but this does mean that developers have at least considered them and have put them into the game in some capacity, or are at least just messing around with them. First up, we've got Amaranth, who is actually the apprentice to Scarlet Witch. In the comics, she is the child of chaos and witchcraft combined, and her abilities right now are listed as Chaos Spike, Spell Counter, Chaos Rain, and Frenzied Deterrence as a duelist. Again, in the comics, she could negate other people's magic and by making eye contact drive people crazy, which sounds like that Spell Counter ability as well as Frenzied Deterrence. The next one is going to be White Fox, who is a shapeshifter who seduces men to eat their hearts. She's more or less a fox spirit, and she's fought alongside Luna Snow a lot, with them both being citizens of Korea. Her abilities right now as a strategist are Life Drain, Life Transfer, Rapid Hypnosis, and Fox Shadow Evasion. In the comics, she could hypnotize people with her voice and fully shift into a fox, as well as absorb people's life force, though it was normally through a kiss, which would be an insane ability if we have someone who just runs around and kisses other heroes to steal their life force. But regardless, I feel like a lot of people have been wanting some sort of hero that has a life drain and life transfer ability, so it sounds awesome. The next one is going to be Armor, and she's actually a fairly well-known X-Men. She has a lot of history with all the X-Men and mutants. She was even a citizen of Krakoa, and she has powers based around, you guessed it, a psionic exoskeleton armor. Basically, she can generate that armor around her with the ability to shape it to a degree, even able to do things like form Wolverine's claws. Right now, her abilities as a Vanguard are Unbreakable Object, 3 different forms of her psionic armor, and Mountain Breaking Strike. Next up is Forge, who's a mutant that can build literally anything he can think of. He actually played a huge role in the current storyline and is mentioned in the game by helping Emma Frost fix Cerebro and enabling the pods that can resurrect mutants on Krakoa. He's also had a bit of a love affair with Storm, and his abilities right now as a strategist are Structural Analysis, Creative Modification, Spirit Realm Walking, and Limit Breaking Modification, all of which sounds like he's going to be a strategist who focuses a lot around buffs and debuffs. We haven't really seen too many debuffs so far. I mean, the one I can think of off the top of my head, obviously, is the Cloak ability that makes them more vulnerable, as well as I think Black Widow's ult does the same thing, so this would be really cool to see. And the final one is going to be Hive, who is actually a collection of parasites that was made by Hydra. He straight up looks like the Hydra logo. To me, this feels like someone that would be kind of the enemy of a season, similar to Ultron, and then eventually somehow become a playable hero. The abilities right now as a Vanguard are Deadly Parasite, Painful Lashing, and Accelerated Transformation. In the comics, they could shoot parasites away from that main mass body and attack others, so those abilities sound about right. We also have future team-ups data mined, with the first one being Venom and Jeff, which we can only hope means we would get Symbiote Jeff at some point. I think that would be awesome. We also have Punisher and Black Widow, who are going to be getting a team up. A lot of people speculating this could be her finally getting her dual pistols in some capacity. Hawkeye and Luna Snow have one coming, which the assumption would be that Hawkeye would be shooting some sort of ice arrow. And Rocket Raccoon and Penny Parker, which probably has the most speculation because who knows what this could be? It could be something like Unlimited Minds or some kind of new spider gadget. No one really knows. There's also a new free PlayStation pack. It's going to be the Squirrel Girl one, which means that all PlayStation Plus subscribers can get a free copy of this Urban Hunter bundle plus 300 Chrono Tokens. There's also the new game mode launching called Giant Size Brain Blast, which will be a mode with these larger heads. It looks just comical. Basically a headshot mode. And after 10 matches, you can choose a big head emote for whatever hero you want. The video that I'm showing here is from Rivals Info, showcasing all of those different heroes with their big head emote. I'm assuming you can only choose one. It's not like every 10 you get to choose a new emote, but I guess we'll just have to see. There's also going to be titles you can win by being in the top 500 players in the mode. Top 10 is going to get the Planet Size Brain title, top 100 will get Monster Size Brain, and top 500 will get Giant Size Brain. And finally, we also have changes being implemented for the Proficiency system. There's now going to be a cap of the amount of proficiency you can earn playing Doom Match and Conquest in order to stop players from farming the challenges. As we've seen plenty of times before, people just sitting in Doom Match and cheesing their Lord icons. Quick play and competitive, however, will not have any limits on the amount you can earn, so you're going to see 2 separate categories on the proficiency section. We also have Miller Ross, who has early access to features, teasing that more rewards are coming to proficiencies, hopefully past that Lord stage. I think it'd be awesome to get a couple more stages, or even just one really far-reaching stage. I don't know what would come after Lord, like King, Emperor, I don't know. But it'd be awesome to get exclusive titles, or really like a recolored skin that people can flex for having a certain amount of proficiency points, because people have blown past that Lord stage on their mains by now. But that is all we have for today, guys. Honestly, pretty cool news. I'm super excited for these heroes. I always love seeing what they eventually look like. We're also commissioning some of these heroes in the Marvel Rivals style, so I will be sharing those pretty soon. Until next time, catch you later.